This is CBS 2 News at 4.
The partial government shutdown continues. Today is day 19. From the White House to Capitol Hill and back again. President Trump is making his rounds in Washington to shore up support for his border security demands. The president met with Democratic leaders today, but only shortly before he reportedly stormed out of the meeting. Now, Democratic leaders emerged from the White House yet again with no solution.
He sort of slammed the table, and when Leader Pelosi said she didn't agree with the wall, he just walked out and said, "We have nothing to discuss."
Now, President Trump tweeted that the meeting was a, quote, total waste of time as Democrats spoke to the press. Afterwards, Vice President Mike Pence and Republicans emerged, and they say the president is standing firm on his demands for a border barrier. While furloughed government workers joined Democrats on Capitol Hill to protest the shutdown. Now, President Trump is traveling to Texas. He'll be there tomorrow, and he will be visiting the southern border. He says he is still considering declaring a national emergency in order to get the funding from the Department of Defense for that border barrier. Well, Idaho's congressional delegation is responding to the government shutdown and backing the president's speech from the Oval Office as of last night. So let's take a look. Senator Jim Risch has released this statement. In part, he says, "I share President Trump's concerns about the humanitarian crisis unfolding at our border and the strain it has put on our immigration system. I urge my Democratic colleagues to show up at the negotiating table so an agreement can be reached to fully fund the government while protecting our borders." Senator Risch ends his statement by saying, "I hope all parties understand real people with real problems are caught in the balance of this shutdown, and we need to act with urgency for them and for the sake of the efficiency of the government." To see his full statement and to find more responses from Idaho's congressional delegation on the president's address, you can head to idahonews.com.